Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Beauties and today we're going to have some fun doing this makeup look and doing this hair. I'm going to show you guys how I achieved this look, so let's get into the video. So the first thing that we're going to be using is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, and I'm just going to go ahead and prime my face. I'm getting better at priming my face every time I wear makeup, and also when you put primer on, you want to make sure you are pushing it up into your skin and not dragging your skin down. Push up when applying. So today I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Beautiful Skin Foundation that I just purchased not too long ago. I have the color 14 Cool, and we're just going to go ahead and apply that. I still haven't figured out if I like to use a brush or a beauty blender, but right now I'm going to just go ahead and use my brush. Always remember to bring that down your neck. This color right here is like a perfect match, but you always want to make sure you bring it down just in case your color isn't exactly spot on. You don't want it to look different from your face and your neck. You always want to make sure you blend that into your neck. What I love about this foundation is so skin-like. You guys see that? It looks like I just put on a lotion. I've said that before, or like a skin tint. It doesn't even really look like it's a foundation. So if light coverage or you like the makeup, no makeup look where it just looks like skin, I definitely recommend this foundation. It's so good. We're going to be going in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I have the color Maple, and I'm just going to go ahead and highlight the areas that I want to be highlighted. But we're going to go ahead and we're just going to blend out this concealer. Since I don't have any lashes on, that's what I love about not having individual lashes on, is I can really put the makeup on my eyes like I really want to. Sometimes when you have on individual lashes, it's you have to kind of work around them, like bend them down like that. That's the only thing that I like more when I don't have them on, is how easily I can just put my eye makeup on. And another thing I've been kind of torn in between is whether I like blending in my concealer with a beauty blender or a brush. I go between the two a lot. And when I first started doing makeup, I always use a beauty blender. And then I started getting curious about the brush. I honestly do not even know, even to this day, which one I like better. And I find myself just using what I feel like for that day. I do feel like if I want my makeup to be more precise, I lean towards using brushes. But if I'm in it every day putting on my makeup, this is so much quicker just to blend, but for detail, a brush is good. So I still go in between the two. Okay, and I'm gonna be using this LYS bronzer right here. I have the shade Strength, and right here, we're just going to bronze with this bronzer. I have had this bronzer for a while and just have not been using it. A little goes a long way. That's why I'm just putting little specks. You do not need a lot of this because it's very, very, very pigmented. Do I want to use a brush to blend this or my beauty blender? I think I'm going to use a brush. So we're just going to go ahead and blend that bronzer out with my Ultimate Blending Brush from e.l.f. Another thing, when you're applying bronzer, you want to always brush upwards. You never want to bring your bronzer down. Whenever you bring products down, they make your face drag. So it's better to apply makeup just upwards. All right, and that's all we're going to do right now. I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty setting powder, and I'm using the shade Banana Bread. This is one of the lighter powders that I have by Huda Beauty, but I really, really like it. I'm just tapping off the excess, and I'm just going to go ahead and set my concealer. And I'm actually just pressing that powder into my skin. I'm not letting it bake at this time. I'm just pressing it in. And because I want my nose contour just to be more pronounced, I'm going to bake around my nose and just bringing a little bit more under my eyes. So the first time I just kinda set that concealer by pressing it in, and now I'm just baking to highlight the areas that I want to be highlighted, which is just my nose contour, really. Don't get it in your eye. Ooh. So while that is sitting for a minute, I'm gonna go in with my Juvia's Place bronzer. I have the palette. Is this a palette? I have the color Deep Dark, and I always use this top shade right here, and I just go over that bronzer because I want my bronzer to really, really show and be more pronounced, like so. I honestly do not know why I always put some under here because for me personally, don't ever really see a huge difference when I do that, but I just do that out of habit. So taking a fluffy brush like this, I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of dust away that bake, but not completely because I still want those lines to kind of show because it's gonna help me contour my nose even better. So just lightly dusting that away. And there we go. Now I'm going to just contour my nose a little bit, following those lines that I made. So I'm going to just follow the lines, like I just said, and go under my brow. Now, I used to go and connect my eyebrow, but I found that I like when I go slightly under my brow for the contour. So that's what we're going to do, like so. And I'm also going to take that same bronzer. You guys, you don't need a lot of different colors. If you don't want to, there's nothing wrong with it. But if you just want to use your bronzer multiple ways, you can do what I'm doing. And I'm just using it as, bronzer, using it to contour my nose, using it as eyeshadow. Now I'm going to highlight the areas that I want to be luminous, and we're going to use the Refi, what is the proper name for this? Gloss highlighter. And I'm just going to make it look like I have this beautiful natural glow. That's what I love about this luminizer is it's a gloss. It's not a powder. And I'm just going to kind of dab that down my nose like so. This is what gives you that skin-like glowy finish. Even if you have used powder on your face, when you apply this gloss over it, it gives your makeup a more natural, realistic skin-like finish. Do you all see that glow that it kinda gives you? It's so natural looking. I love it. And I'm also gonna take a little bit, and I like to put it, like, in the middle of my head like that, and then just blend it out. I just like my makeup looking very skin-like, and I feel like this product right here really does that. You can just pat it in as much as you want. If it's too much, just keep patting it in until you get the desired look that you like. You see how it's making my makeup look more skin-like? That's just what I'm going for today. I'm going to go in with my Essence mascara. You guys know I love this mascara. I feel like it's going to be one of those products that I always will love. I don't need a lot of mascara because I am going to be wearing falsies today. And I'm excited about them because there are some new ones that Kiss sent me a while back that I have not yet worn, and I'm excited to see how they look. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of mascara on my eyes, not on the bottom. I just don't feel like using it on the bottom. And now I'm gonna do the lips. I'm gonna wipe off this gloss that I had on. If you were wondering what gloss I was wearing this Summer Fridays lip butter balm, and I have the color brown sugar. That's the one I had on that I'm wiping off now. Now I'm using a red lip liner. You all, I don't remember the name of this, but I will try my best to figure it out and add it in the description box below. And you can recreate any of this makeup look with the products that you love the most, as long as they're similar. If you have a bronzer you like, if you have, you know, as long as the products are similar, you can get a similar look. So if you have a red lip liner that you love, that's what I'm going to be using today. I got this from Amazon in a kit, and I have not found a red lip liner this good that is this good yet. So I'm gonna use another mirror so I can look up close, and I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lips. You all, this is so good. I had another lip combo in mind, but it's so good. I'm actually gonna use this to fill in my entire lip. What I love about this is almost as creamy as a lipstick. It's not even like a liner. I don't know what formula this is, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. Do you guys see how pretty that red is? It just pops. Should I keep this color or should I go in with the other idea that I had? I think I'm gonna keep this color. All right, you guys, and for the lashes, we're gonna be using these right here, the Lash Couture, the Muses collection, and these are called Legacy. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply these off camera. We'll hop right back on so you guys can see how the look is coming together. Then we're gonna hop into this hair. I'm excited for that. Okay, okay, okay. Guys, I had to come back really quick because I want you all to see, let me open this up, how the lashes look before I apply them. Because I think that helps if you like this style. They're kind of full, not too long, not too short. I love them. I cannot wait to see how they look on. Okay, I'll be back. Yeah, I'm back once again because we did not do the setting spray. You guys, let's go ahead and do that. And all right, you guys, we are back with the lashes on. They're so pretty. They're so fun. They're so wispy and just, yeah, they're just so good. I love these. So let's get into the hair, guys. Let's see what's under the scarf. Is that what you've been wondering? This is how I preserve my straight natural hair and put curls in it. Guys, this is what's underneath. Ta-da! Guess you weren't expecting this. But you all, this is really what I do. I take, and sometimes it looks this razzle dazzle. I take my hair and I make it into Bantu knots, and they've been in Bantu knots all day. My Bantu knots are not perfect. They do not have to be perfect. And I like them to be kind of loose because it gives me a looser curl. This is how I preserve my hair when I have my silk press and I want curls. This is what I do because you really do not want to apply heat between your wash days. You never want to be like, oh, my curls are looking bad. Or if you're in a hurry, let me get my flat iron real quick. And I feel like that brings so much damage. I found for me that it's better to just use heat on my wash day. After I've washed, conditioned, blow dried, and then I flat iron, that's the only time I like to use heat on my hair, and I like to wait till the next wash day to apply more heat. So I'm just gonna take these loose Bantu knots out because my Bantu knots were not too tight. It gives me a looser curl pattern here. You guys see that? And today I just use some of these little bitty elastic bands. Be careful with these. I don't wrap them around too tightly because we all know rubber bands can break your hair off. So be careful with these. And I'm just going to go ahead and unravel, taking my time because I don't want to break any of my hair off. But as you can see here, it gives such a beautiful curl. Look at that, you guys. And if your hair comes out so curly, like you don't need heat. You don't have to. Like, why do you need it when it can come out so glamorous without it? So let me go in the front. I'm just kind of just slowly unraveling, being really careful. And you see that loose curl? It's so pretty. And I like to make my Bantu knots curl towards my face. Let me move this mirror out of the way. For example, if I were going to sleep right now, I would take this section and curl towards my face like so. And I'm kind of twisting and turning, twisting and turning, twisting and turning, twisting and turning. And what I did is I took a little elastic band. You can use the bigger ones by Goody. I have a video on this already that you can check into, and I use a different band. But if you do use one of these, make sure you just use it very loosely so that you don't want to snag, but then put a scarf on, and I'm good to go for the night. When you wake up, you have these curls like this. So let's take that back out. And let's get this last one back here. bring my mirror back, and I like to just play in my hair, and this really did what I wanted it to do, and I kinda just play with my curls and get them to go the way I want them to go, but I feel like really today I don't have to do that much. This came out beautiful. And you all, I think I want to make this lip glossy. So I'm gonna go in with my Dulce Latte lip gloss, and we're just gonna make this red lip a glossy red lip. So I could keep it matte like this, which I do really, really like a lot. But I want to show you guys how you can transform actually your matte red lip into a beautiful glossy lip. So whatever mood you're in, it can look stunning either way. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this gloss and see how that just transformed that red. Oh, it's so, so pretty. And all right, you all, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hopefully you found something in it that you can incorporate into your own look and make it yours. I'm so glad you chose to watch this video. Thanks for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, I love you, Jesus loves you, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.